The Development Corporation, Clinton County, New York. Just 45 minutes from Montreal awaits prime, shovel-ready or existing industrial sites, a strong workforce, and ample financing. Discover the possibilities.
At 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit, metal flows like water.
There's oftentimes sparks that come out of the mold as you're pouring the hot metal in. There's what we call vents, little air places to let the air out, and metal will come shooting out of those.
This is cast iron, what Plattco uses to make its dust-grabbing product for industrial outlets.
We manufacture a double-dump airlock valve, and it's used in pollution control. You find the airlock valves in cement plants, in waste-to-energy plants. Our valve actually captures the dust so it's not released into the atmosphere. From the design of the product all the way through to the assembly of the product, it's all done here.
They're one of the oldest manufacturers in Clinton County, a former iron foundry that's been around for more than a century.
We have 5 acres of land here, and on the 5 acres we have 7 different buildings. 4 of those are our main buildings, which include the foundry, the pattern shop, the machine shop, and the sales and engineering building.
The standard routine goes like this: molding, machining the parts, and then assembly. Today, about 70 employees help create roughly 3 versions of the valve.
Day to day, a lot of it is customizing the standard model line. We have our H series, our S series, and our PCV series. And a lot of those we take customer requests for adding different accessories like limit switches and solenoid valves and different guarding. And this particular model is a basic housing for our H 12-inch series, creating a pressure and temperature analysis, and this contour view shows the result of that.
But this digital diagram isn't the blueprint they'll use to make the molds for the metal. This is.
Gray is casting, red is the machine surface, and the yellow is the core.
It takes this woodworker about 60 hours of careful labor to make a set of 6 patterns.
You need to know what you're doing, so you keep your fingers, and you have to be patient because there's a lot of hours goes into one set.
And many more hours to go through the rest of the valve making process. A full week, actually, for a single standard valve. At the end, there's final testing and fine-tuning.
This is where once we assemble the valve, these are solenoids, we pretty much have to set them, you know, at a certain rate. We don't want them to open and shut too fast. And then once they get to the customer and they put it in their system, they'll usually adjust it for whatever rate they want it to run and dump.
Despite being one of the oldest manufacturers in Clinton County, the folks at Plattco say people still have trouble locating their century-old factory, even just a few minutes south of downtown Plattsburgh.
Plattco has been here for a long time. It's a small unknown of Plattsburgh. Nobody really knows that we're hidden back in here, but it provides a lot for the community.
For Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Tamika Weatherspoon.
The Development Corporation, Clinton County, New York, à seulement 45 minutes de Montréal. La société offre des sites industriels de premier plan, déjà prêts pour un aménagement ou l'excavation, une forte main-d'œuvre et plusieurs options de financement. Découvrez les possibilités.